Welcome to the Entrepreneurial CPA Show, where we take a deep dive into the knowledge needed to break free of the box and become the world-changing entrepreneur we know you want to be. We're here with the skills you need, the theoretical and the practical. I like to say a little yin, a little yang. I'm Garrett, your practical powerhouse, and I'm here with the undisputed king of the theoretical, Dr. Sean. On today's show, we're going to talk about the differences between AI and big data. We talk about those things a lot, so we're really going to drill into what the differences are. So Dr. Sean, why don't you kick it off with what the differences are between the two of them?
Okay. So really, if you take a step back, right, the terms AI and, data analysis and big data are all sort of tossed around as if they all are the exact same thing. But, the actual truth is, so what I'm going to start with is AI, right? And all that AI actually is either a program or a whole bunch of programs or a suite of programs that actually help a computer system or a server or even a bot to do work that otherwise would have to be done by a actual person, right? So all that AI is, one sort of tool or analogy that I always try to think about is AI is the actual software, right? AI is the software that actually helps computers sort of crunch those numbers for us and then helps us actually obtain better insights out or as a end case of all of that extra data analysis. But really the term so big data, and in contrast to what AI is, right? AI is the software that is doing the work, and then the whole conversation on the big data is actually the information of itself. So it can be quantitative data, it can be qualitative data, and I know that even sort of in the context and conversation of this whole topic, the phrase big data is so tossed around quite a bit, but a baseline definition to start with and to build off of is that all that actually is basically all of the data that is currently being produced by a firm, right? Firms are already producing all of these different types of information, so all of that falls into that bucket.
Yeah, and that's what makes it great for all of us out there in the firm world today. In the practical side, whether you're in a firm or in a company, you have big data already. We just never looked at it, used it, because we really couldn't do anything with it. And if we think back 10 years ago, Excel was limited to a certain number of rows. Mm-hmm. A lot of data you can get out of your QuickBooks file, your accounting package, whatever, Excel couldn't even work with. Now Excel's drastically increased the size of data it can handle, and then there's other programs that put on top of it. But big data is a great avenue for all of us, either in our businesses we work at or firms we're working at with advising our clients to be able to say, okay, let's look at outside of business season this summer as a project. Let's look at the data that our clients have. Let's use a tool like Teamwork Analytics, ACL, IDEA. The list goes on and on. Use one of those tools, analyze the data, and try and come up with some analysis and insights for your client. And that's the great proactive results you can take of going to your client and saying, hey, when we've looked at all these transactions and here's some possible signs of fraud, or here's some revenue trends where things don't line up, or we see this sales cycle where when you do these couple things, the sales go up. And when you do these 2-3 things, the sales go down. So let's look at those lead and lag indicators and work with our client to make them more profitable. And that's a great way we can be more advisory, is to use the big data, which can be overwhelming, pull it down for our clients, come up with suggestions, input, answers, and advise our clients on it. And if you don't feel comfortable doing that as a firm yourself, there's some amazing people out there that can help you analyze the big data for you. And then on the flip side, AI is a software that can either analyze the data or do other tasks for us. And we talked about a prior show about AI kind of being your virtual assistant, booking appointments, preparing tax returns for us. AI is the software that'll look at any kind of data analysis, do a task for us. So that's another great avenue to look at post busy season for all of us, is how can we leverage AI in our workplace to automate some of those routine tasks? Because like we just said, if we can analyze the big data and be advisors to our clients and pick up extra work, well, a lot of us don't have a lot of access time in our schedule already. We're already busy. So leverage AI to free up some of that compliance work, use the big data to replace it with. Yeah. So Dr. Sean, what are you seeing as ways that people are learning about these tools that helps them embrace them?
Yeah, because all of the news and headlines about AI, blockchain, data analysis, and all the rest, all of these are, new topics, right? And really they are going to change the way that our field has to work, right? Both internally and on a external looking basis. So really the best way that I've seen, I've done, and that I always, tell people to do is to one, read everything out there, right? A common tip that I always try to do, or a approach that I like to take, is to always read one article each day on AI or on some other new emerging trend out there, right? To one, sort of keep yourself informed, and to two, also help you keep pace with all of the different changes and versions and all of the news happening in this area. And then two, the other item that I always push personally is to just get it underway, right? To sort of have that ball rolling, right? To either download a demo version of a AI platform, or to have that conversation inside the firm, right? So to get this ball rolling, because the whole topic and the whole idea of AI, right? It's this AI, big issue out there, but it's like anything else. If you don't start having the actual conversation and sort of have this process moving forward, it's never going to happen.
Yeah, those are some great points. Really for us, if we want to become more of an entrepreneurial CPA, two big points you just made. One, we got to love to learn. We got to read, embrace, watch videos, pick up that knowledge, embrace these trends that are coming. And then two, we got to be willing to try new things. Sometimes that's being willing to be open to failure. But in this case, be willing to try new things. Be willing to embrace AI, blockchain at your firm. If you don't feel comfortable doing it this year, find someone to partner with. We can have some great suggestions for you, people you can partner with, to partner with a third party. Leverage the gig economy to get the ball rolling. But you cannot, if you want to be entrepreneurial, if you want to be successful, if you want to transition in today's landscape, sit by the wayside and be afraid of AI and big data. It's time to embrace it. It's time to learn about it. And hopefully watching this video is the first start in that process. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in today. We've hoped you've gained a better understanding of the difference between AI and big data and where they fit into your firm, your life, and how you can take advantage of them. If you have questions that we talked about today, please reach out to Dr. Sean or myself, LinkedIn, Twitter. They're both great ways to get a hold of us. We've got a lot of great questions, so please keep them coming. For those of you that want to keep the learning going, like I said, you got to love to learn. I'm talking to you out there. Check out our entrepreneurial groups. Become the entrepreneur you deserve to be. More details are available on our website, and there's a link below. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we challenge you every single day. Take action today, change the world, and continue to invest in yourself.